Have you become more sedentary in the last few months or years? Do you notice more pain in your joints or your muscles, stiffness, maybe tightness? Maybe you notice you're not able to play with your grandchildren as much as you used to, or take care of the little things that you did for yourself before. I invite you to exercise with me today on Living Senior Wise as we use movement as medicine. This is part one of a two-part series. All you need is a sturdy chair and a smile. Let's get started. In part one of our exercises today, we will focus on the upper body, from the neck down to the waist. Sit nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Think of a nice long spine, and let's just move the trunk from side to side. The thing with these movements is that you're moving within your pain-free range, just to the point where it's maybe just some tension, but no pain. And just going from side to side. Now that movement may be very small or larger. The thing with doing these movements is that if you do them often, whether it be every day or every other day, if you keep doing them often, you will see a massive improvement over a period of time. Give you a few weeks. Good, now let's move forward and back. So you're lifting the chest forward, and now you're pushing it back. Forward and back. Once again, you just do what's comfortable to you. It's consistency is the key here. Some movements may feel really challenging at the beginning, and over time, you'll recognize, oh my goodness, I've really improved. Forward and back. Good. Now, still sitting tall, circles. So we're just moving one direction. Once again, movement can be small or it can be much larger. Keep going. That feels really good. You're still sitting tall as you do this. The other thing is move at your own pace. So not only do the movements have to be, either small or large, but it can be slower or faster. And you can also change how you do it from day to day. Change direction. Now, we talked about, at the very beginning, I talked about stiffness or tightness in the joints and the muscles. And sometimes that has occurred as a result of injury. Maybe it's as a result of just being less mobile, being more sedentary. And then as we age, sometimes we don't do a lot of the little fine movements that we did before. Rest. Let's switch direction again. So what I'm doing with these movements is really breaking down those small little movements so that it makes the larger movements, or the movements that we do more often, more comfortable. switch direction. You'd see that I'm focusing on the trunk quite a bit, and that's because that's one area that gets really tight as we age. And stop. Let's move to the neck. Once again, sitting tall. Make sure you maintain that posture, shoulders back and down. Turn the head. From side to side. Take your time with these movements. We'll just do a few more. Last one. Back to the center. Now, tilt the head to the side so your air is going towards the shoulder. Make sure that the shoulder is not popping up and that the head is just going directly to the side. Just go as far as you can. From this position, I want you to turn your nose down towards the floor. Just go where you can. And back to the side. So the air should be pointing towards the shoulder again. Now this time you're going to point your nose up towards the ceiling. And back to the side. Down to the floor. And back to the side. Up to the ceiling. And back to the side. And lift. Other side. Nose down to the floor. To the side. And up to the ceiling. Down towards the floor. And up. And up. Other side again. And up. Back to the side, lift the head up. Over to the other side. Still sitting tall. And bring that head up. This time lift the chin up towards the ceiling. You're not just lifting the head back, but think of lifting the chin up. Focus on that chin going up. Now bring the chin down to the chest. Remember, you're just moving in that pain-free range. Over time, you'll find you get more movement. You'll surprise yourself. I would give a lot of these exercises to my patients. And for the ones who did it consistently, after a number of weeks, they would really see the improvement. This is just some of the exercises. Last one. Now, here's a really good one. I'm just going to get a book so that I can demonstrate. Imagine that your chin is sitting on a shelf. I'm just doing this for demonstration. And from here, all you're going to do is slide back, slide your head back and forward. This is something you can practice in the mirror if you're not sure if you're getting it right. You want to keep that chin level and you're just pulling the head back. I'll do it without the book. Just pull that chin back. Do it from the side so you can see. chin level, and all I'm doing is pulling it back. This is a vital, vital exercise. And that's because for many people, not everyone, as we age, this tends to happen with the neck. Neck tends to go forward, upper body tends to lean forward with it. And then we end up with lots of neck pain. So sitting tall, we can just work on pulling that neck back. This is something that you can do throughout the day as you remember. Just pull back that neck. Remember, keep it nice and level and just pull back. Excellent. Now, lift the chest up and down. So I'm not leaning back, but rather I'm lifting my chest, my upper body, the upper part of my chest towards the ceiling. Another good exercise. Lift. Now, of course, that forward neck posture and forward upper body posture doesn't happen with everyone, but there's certainly an increase in the potential for that happening. So if we can maintain mobility, maintain that range of motion in our joints, we certainly can decrease the chance for that happening. Last one, lift that chest up and down. Good. Now, imagine you're about to shoot with a bow and arrow. We're going to get that arrow over there. Now to do that, you're going to sit tall, arms forward, and take one arm and you're going to pull back. And as you pull back, I want you to rotate that upper body, turn the head, and release. Other side. Pull back, rotate the upper body. Again. This is the last exercise. Rotation is important. Another super exercise. Sometimes you want to turn your upper body just to do something quickly. And you find you have to turn your entire body simply because you can't rotate your trunk. Now, your movement may just be here right now, but that's okay. Like I said, consistency is the key. Just a few more. One more on each side. And relax. That is part one. Part two, which we'll do next week, we work from our waist down to our feet. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.